this trick tonight. I will put my filter skin on that guy, and I don't know, it's not going to be too glamorous. All I got to do is take the filter out. I've already got the cover off. I'm wondering how the bike will run with 150 main jet. I think it'll be fine, because it's definitely running way too rich at higher altitudes. So it'll be where I'm going. It's going to be probably more than 2,000 feet all the time, you know. So it should be fine. But I will take it for a test drive. Filter is off. Go put a filter skin. I had a pre-oiled one lying around. Also, I did get some new ones, and I will oil them and put them in my little toolbox here. I don't think I'll need them. I figure I'm probably gonna change them once, you know, maybe once or twice. I got it. Got it somewhere around here. It's on the filter skin. It's on there. Stick it back in there. Okay, got it in there. Man, I have to say, after working on this bike, it's really starting to show its age. I remember when this bike was still fairly new looking, you know. But yeah. So there it is. It's in there. All right. Well, the next thing I'll do for now, I guess, working on the other one, I'm going to put a new reflector on this, so you can see it's cracked pretty bad. And I got the replacement right here. Looks good. And then I got, they said you're supposed to use a silicone adhesive. So here I bought this clear RTV silicone, and I actually found this. This is my old mirror. This is the one that one replaced. I'm going to go take the convex mirror off of this and put it on my other one. The one that oh, you know what? I can probably just change the yeah, I could probably just change the mirror out, because the mirror is just held on by screws. So I'm gonna just do that. Right now I got the small one. If you remember, I had the larger one like that on there, and then it fell off, and then I got a smaller one because that's all I could find. And it's hard to change lanes with the smaller one, you know. And so you guys can watch me ride too, you know. Okay, so first task is I gotta go take out the old reflector. Just gonna get some needle nose pliers and just pick each piece out. Yeah, I don't want to do it with my finger. I might get cut. But it doesn't look like they use any silicone adhesive on this, you know. But I'll fill it up. That's cool. That does sound like a good idea, and it probably dampens the vibrations too, so it won't vibrate as much. It's a good idea. So go do that, and then yeah, we'll put the filter. Apologize for all the noise. I'm gonna go change the reflector on this guy. So I think it would be prudent to use pliers to do so. There it is. Oh yeah, there we go. I can see the silicone. So in the center, there's none. So yeah. Ooh. Okay, I think I should wear some safety glasses, because some glass just hit me in the nose. These guys, we'll just work at it. Oh man, yeah, there's some. There's just a little bit on there. I was just gonna fill the whole thing. All right, yes we go. I got it mostly done. So there was like a ring of silicone adhesive, pretty much the same stuff that I bought. Where did you go? Yeah, it's pretty much the same stuff as this stuff. Clear RTV silicone is what it is. So I used a needle nose pliers and a little pry bar. You could probably use a screwdriver too. I used it to kind of pry it up out of the silicone. The silicone is really what holds it in there, and then I use it to scrape the silicone off. So while you're scraping the silicone off, the mirror comes off with it. But you want to be very careful. In fact, I thought I should probably wear gloves, because I could easily, it could slip or something and hit my knuckle or something, cut my hand open. So yeah, you're working with glass, not good stuff. I did it over the garbage can, so I wouldn't make a mess too. So I'd be slinging glass all over the place. So there it is. It is double-sided. Yep. Yeah, so I'm going to get the rest of this off. So, like I said, just scrape the silicone off, and it takes part of the mirror off with it too. Scrape this off, get a blower, and blow out some of the dust, and then get some alcohol, wipe it down, let it dry for a little bit, and then stick the new reflector on there. So I'll probably just do it the same way they did it before. So just in case this happens again, I can change it. I never had a problem with the mirror falling off, so. But yeah, I'll just put a bead, like probably a pretty big bead of RTV on it. Just press it on there. And yeah, so there it is. So that's how you do your takedown mirror. How you replace the reflector. It is indeed quite a tough mirror, but the reflector is still glass, you know. Alright, sorry for all the noises, but so there's that mirror I was talking about. So apparently you can just take it off from the little stock, so I don't actually have to. I can still utilize that. But I don't know, this one doesn't seem to want to come off. I got the other one off. It's kind of weird. I need to loosen it a little more. Okay, I got the other one off. So here's a funny story about these mirrors. So this mirror, the reflector part, just totally came off. It just fell off, just for no reason at all. It just fell off. And then so I said, like, hey, well, why don't we just put these convex mirrors on them? And then I put one on both of them, I guess. And then so I still have this one, but this one has the original mirror in the back, so it may fall off like the other one, but we'll give it a go. Still got that one, so we can still use it. I just need to figure out where I can find these bigger mirrors. So actually, I should measure this mirror before I take it up, before I thing it. So yeah, so it should be going like this. Oh no, this other way. I remember. You can put it either way, I guess, but I think it was this way. Alright, well there it is. I'll just tighten it. Okay, so there it is. It's nice, and I blew off all the excess silicone, and it was super annoying. But my air compressor, I was able to blow the rest of that stuff away because it was pretty sticky. You know, it's kind of snotty, like boogers. So now what I'm going to do is take some alcohol and then wipe it clean, and then we'll start putting the adhesive. Alright, yeah, okay, I've wiped the mirror down, and both parts of the mirror down. I'll probably blow the dust off of this. I'll just stick it on there, so it's going to kind of look like that. Hopefully I don't break it while I'm pushing it on. Hopefully it's pretty durable. Okay, there it is. So I just put some of this stuff on it. I didn't even use the little applicator tip. I just put a bunch. I tried to put kind of a lot on there because I didn't really know how much to put. I mean, I may have put too much. I don't know. But better too much than too little, right? So, and then this just goes on there. As you can see, it's quite loose. You have to have the adhesive on there. I'm just kind of rotating it like this on it, so that it kind of sticks on there. Yeah, it's pretty loose. So the only thing that holds it on is the adhesive. So I guess that makes it easy to install. Though I thought it was just kind of just pressed in there, you know. But it's actually glued on there. So just we'll just let that sit overnight, and then we'll go ahead and install it. So I guess I'm not going to be able to install it quite yet. I think I should keep it somewhere flat for now. So just leave it on my drill press here. So there we go. That looks like it's done. I don't think it's going anywhere. And I'll wipe all my fingerprint smudges on that after. Just make sure not to lose the little ball joint thing here. And so that is done. We are done with that for tonight. So I hope you've learned something how to install a a new reflector on your double take mirror. It's quite easy. It's a little tedious to get the old stuff out. So like you saw how I did. I made like a little ring of clear silicone on there, and I'm pretty sure they probably used the exact same stuff. So a good choice. There was some black stuff, some red stuff, and I was like gray stuff, but I went and used the clear stuff. It's a general purpose adhesive, so works good. So there we go. Hopefully that'll keep it from vibrating too much too. Yeah, so I think that should be enough. We'll find out if while I'm riding it just falls off. So that's gonna be the suck. Alright, so there you go. That's HadesOmega's how to install a new reflector on your double take mirror. HadesOmega out. So we took care of the mirror. Mirror's there. I'm waiting for the adhesive to cure before I put it on. And as you remember, this box of parts there's like no more parts in here. No more parts. No more oil. Whatever. There's some Race Tech stickers in here. I still got the spark plugs. That's the last thing to do. Install new spark plugs and then check the valves while I'm at it. So, but I'll save that for another night. So I'm pretty much done. I don't think I'm going to do the brakes. I think the brakes are fine. So if you remember, so this is the ball that I installed. This is the old ball. It's pretty messed up, so that's why I wanted to change it. So if you remember from my TAT adventure, I probably haven't posted it yet, but this is one of the thumb screws for my National Deflector mirror, and here's my National Deflector windscreen. So I'm gonna go reinstall this guy. I'm trying to get less stuff lying around my my garage. This bike has been in pieces for like a couple weeks now. So here, I lost one of these guys. So I have replaced it with a bolt here, and the annoying thing is the National Cycle uses SAE bolts. I think, who uses SAE bolts nowadays? Come on, man! So everyone uses metric now. Get with the program. Anyway, so it was very hard to find the proper bolt. Plus, this one is too long. I had to use a nut as a spacer. So I will keep this with me just in case I lose it again. But I happen to have a spare one around because I have another National Cycle deflector. So I'm just going to go ahead and install these. So the nice thing about this is it makes it really easy to remove and install the mirror. Yeah. The other one, for the bolt, it requires a tool, you know, I use an adjustable wrench. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and install that, and I think I'm done for tonight. There's really not much left to do. Hopefully all that gas evaporates. But so recap, what I got done tonight was I installed a new main jet, a 150 main jet. I put a filter skin on. Actually, I may the rest of I may just oil the rest of the filter skins and put them in a bag. And I put a new reflector on my takedown mirror, and I installed another mirror here with a big convex mirror on it. So that's 5, and I'm gonna reinstall my windscreen with the thumb screws. Actually, I may put some Loctite on this, so it's not so it won't vibrate out as easily. It'll make it a little harder to install, but that's okay. Just use like some medium strength Loctite, and then I will just I'll put this in a bag or something for just in case, because those are really hard to find. I found it at Lowe's, but not the right size. I mean, not the right length. I could cut it down, I guess, but it's okay. That works. So yeah, that's it for tonight. All that's left is spark plugs and oh, I hope this is still off. Okay, yeah. There's spark plugs and valve check. And then this guy is ready to go. Then we just have to pack. Actually, one thing I have to do is I have to go find some new chain loop. These ones are empty, so I'll have to go find another one, and I have to find some more. There's 2 in here, and or what I may do, because I never use this emergency fuel. I use the, if I'm gonna take the Rotopacks with me, I think I'm just gonna take this extra fuel bottle out, and I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna put a big can of chain lube. If you remember from the beginning of my journey, beginning of my tat journey, I took one of these cans with me, and I shit you not, this lasted like 20 plus days of riding, and I lubed it every day liberally. So those little cans only last a couple days, but this lasts a long time. So I may just take this can and I'll just stuff it in that little. Well, the annoying thing is, like, I have to take it out every night, so and then that requires me to lock and unlock this thing all the time. So I may put some lube on this thing too. It's kind of not in good shape. So yeah, that might be it. And I don't know, I guess nobody's gonna steal my I know, you know what, maybe I'll put a regular cap on this. I'll put a cap that doesn't have the little locking thing here that I made. That way I don't have to lock it all the time. That's what I will do. And also, oh yeah, that's right, I have to install a clutch lever. It was lying around here somewhere. Where'd you go, buddy? Let's see. Well, anyway, yeah, my clutch lever is like really ovaled out. As you can see there. Sorry. There we go. Yeah. That needs some attention. I think the other one is worn out too. I think I've already switched it with my spare, but I'm gonna switch it again to the other spare, so it doesn't you know, so it has a little less play, you know, and then that one will be my spare. Just in case I break. I've never broken a lever. I've never broken a lever on this bike. I tell you that. I did bend a clutch lever. Yeah, I bent my shifter lever one time in Baja, but I didn't break it, so I still got it as my spare. So that's what you can do with your spare stuff. Just use it as a spare. Alright, so that's it for tonight. Just a couple little things here and there. HadesOmega out. HadesOmega here has got the clutch lever out. So can you tell which one is the one that's more worn out? So this is the one that we're looking at. It's probably hard to tell from the video, but it's that one. So you can tell this one still has that little bushing in there still. This one, the bushing is almost all the way ovaled out, so it's in pretty bad shape. A weird thing is this is a little different than this one. This one has a little thing for a clutch switch. This one does not. I don't even know where I got this from, but well, you know what? I think this is for a KLR 250. Yeah, it's a KLR 250 clutch lever that I cut down and put the ball back on. So yeah, but yeah, this is but I found that it works. So there's a lot of stuff that's interchangeable, but doesn't have the little clutch thingy on it. But I deleted mine, so there it is. So I'm gonna swap in this one, and then this will be my backup now. It still works, but it has a whole lot of play in it, you know. All right, here's what we got. So grease back out and grease the pin for the clutch. It's good to do that every once in a while. It's pretty dry. It's got grease on there, but it's really dry. Alright, here's what we got. Here's what I'm talking about. This is the pin. It's like pretty much no grease on it actually. Just gotta wipe off all that old dirty grease and whatever. I'll just put new grease on it. It won't hurt to just put it over the old dirty grease. Alright, here's what we got.